We now return to Let's Play Cleopatra. Once again, not full of things that I actually want. Okay, let me pull that back for a minute. So, okay, we see that these guys have found people. The other guys are not. I can see the problems here. This is not a good thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. But it can't fit there. There's a lot of places I could put a house. Oh, now we found one. Yeah, I still think this is a bad setup. I know it's a bad setup. Anyway, we need to begin thinking about exporting. Is this guy back? Delivery is on his way back. Okay. Healthcare is appalling. Why? Why do we believe that? Physician. Everybody's got the same stuff, so I don't buy that for a minute. But I guess we'll put in physician there, and physician on this side. Physician here. And I probably should look at this. Yeah, I mean, I could put it right here. Yeah, okay. Just grab garden. We'll grab beautification, beautification, beautification. There. That way it kind of actually looks like this. For the sake of symmetry, there. Now it looks a little bit like it belongs. Alright, so I said I was going to put down a bazaar and get myself a lot of people, which I think I still will do. This is probably not the way to do this, because I feel like it's going to pop out the top there. We will see in a minute. Let this go up. Okay, good. So I feel like, just based on what I've seen, this top right thing actually seems to be even smarter than that, because it seems to put the walkers on the side that actually has access to housing. So it still has that going on, but it seems like it actually chooses the routes that are nearby. I have to keep observing that and see what's going on there. Money. We are making money. We are very behind in our worship. Okay. This can go away, and those can go out, and we can now put a storeyard here whose entire purpose will be collecting fish and letting them dry in the sun. The neighbors will love it. Land value will skyrocket. Okay, so let's get real about doing some pottery. Pottery is not something I actually have over here, so I should probably be thinking about. Okay, well, I don't need this to hang on to things anymore, but it can hold on to. I mean, this is a very far. I mean, this is even further than this, so I probably don't want to have that just sitting there. Yeah, okay, we'll do something like that. Now you will be the one to, I guess, hold on to all this stuff. So Papyrus. No, 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 no. Because this one can hold on to the luxury goods. So the luxury goods, the papyrus, the linen. I think these are the things that will be needed. Okay, so that just leaves this one, which is going to be a lot more full of everything to get beer and pottery. But do we need them? Only need pottery if we're doing pottery here, right? So let's not accept anything yet. You can stay there. Can we export pottery at the moment? We totally can. Which will make me quite a bit of money right now. How many people do we have? A lot. So let's put them to use as... Hold on a minute. As the pottery industry. Okay, well there, I guess, is my answer. I can put that there. That may help stabilize a little bit. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and put in another dock, because why not? And so that's 5 of those. That ought to handle quite a few potters. I still think that most of this actually can sustain clay, but I don't think we'll need a lot of it. I could be very wrong about that. Okay, so we'll put potters out here to begin with. And that does close off that road a little bit, but I guess I'm okay with that. Common Festival. Now it is Ta's turn. Having 3 of these really actually is kind of a pain. I was thinking maybe I'd leave this. I'll leave 1. How about we put a statue out here? Yeah, okay. Put Pharaoh's head. Put a few more shrines. Bounty of food and goods. So let's go look. No, no one else has got it. Desirability is terrible. Well, that's because these have not received food yet, apparently. Which is still sustainable. Okay, that's at 3/4, 3/4. Let's do Plaza. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started on that. I can do roadblock here. We'll get the bazaar on this side. Because it's kind of at the end, which is kind of what I want. Just so it has a straight shot and it's not messing around too much. But at the same time, well, it's a little too late to put it up here. I could still put it up here, but I don't think I will. I was going to say, maybe I could just straight shot it from the end. Okay, so that should work there. That leaves a space open for that library. This will, of course, buy everything, so we can just leave that one as is. Did we make sure this one didn't buy? Nope. Well, in that case, we may as well go ahead then and get pottery and beer. And then if we need to, we can evolve these lower neighborhoods. Still got a lot of people. And we need a place to put this pottery that I've decided I'm going to start selling. So let's fill it up there. And I got a space there for some things. What could I do with a dock up here? Not really much. I could extend this road up and make it take in some fishing. But it appears that we have some fishing. And I appear to be having an issue. Why are you full if I told you only to fill up 3/4? And why are you stuck here? What are you? Going to the granary from the granary. This makes no sense. Ups. No. Is this you? He appears to be tied to that one. Okay. We will now accept 3/4. You, I don't know what you're doing. You seem like you're stuck. He's ready for new orders. Ready for new orders. Out getting goods. So you belong to that one? I think you got stuck. Health is improving. Plague could still strike. Okay. We do have linen, right? Coming into this one, yes. So why don't we just straight up, because I've got weavers, I do, yes. But why don't we just straight up buy it? And we will just import to 400. I think I'm making enough money here that we definitely don't need to be worried about that. And that should be good there. Okay, so let's get a little more serious now about the blocks of marble. 32 blocks of marble will fit on one of these. And why are we having so many of these? I said 1/4 of wood. Okay, well, that would get there eventually. Engaged in combat. Send troops. There we go. Let's do another store yard. Does not fit there, of course not. Okay. Well, what I wanted to do, let me slow this down. I think I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. What I wanted to do was what? I've got a lot of fish. A lot of freaking fish. A lot of freaking fish. What am I... I'm telling them to sell, correct? Exportable. Okay. So no, I'm not. I'm just collecting it there so it can be brought down here, but it is not being brought down here is the thing. So we need to get 3/4. Let's just set them all to get.
I'm the most popular person
Stop.
in the city. A lot of people need jobs.
And it is get. Okay. So that's fine there. What is our unemployment at? 176. Okay. Let's get a little bit more serious about the industry here. Right. I said I was going to do one of these. So let's do a roadblock here. And we'll just block it here. And the game is about to yell at me because it's like, you have way too many people and you don't need to be bringing in more, but I gotta, because we need people down here. One of the mechanics I'm actually glad they kind of fixed and got rid of in later games, the need to have your workers sitting right next to the places where they work. It's very annoying. You know, with as much stuff as I've got down here, I think it's a long ways away to bring them all the way up here. I think that might be kind of a waste. But at the same time, this is kind of where we need it. But nah, I think we'll just kind of we'll do it down here. That ought to take up a large amount of people as soon as we actually get someone. They are all disappearing. Okay. Alright, they are finally taking fish out of there. It would seem that they're also taking them straight out of this, which is not what I wanted. And I did get my wood. And I'm taking to okay. Importing to maintain 200. Let's export over 200. Then I can get rid of some of that. And then maybe I can recoup some of the cost. We've got clay sitting here. So it's obviously time to put in some help here. Common festival. Displeased. Ta is displeased. Explain yourself. That one's got me curious. I don't understand that. That's not going to work, is it? Because that's right outside that, yeah. Trying to find a little spot that I can stick a shrine to Bast. Shrine to Bast here. I forgot that this is future building area. The lady has not been providing food. Water. Well, shit. I seem to have forgotten something very vital. I put my tax office down first, though. I know my priorities. Oh, I guess I could have put it right there, couldn't I? I could have put that shrine to Bast right there. Did she hold the festival? No, it just got early, I guess. Whatever. Okay, so this should be up and running soon. Are we exporting that up here? All this is accepting is fish. That's brick. This is jewels and beer. So the answer is no. So I think I'm going to take this and we will accept half and then accept linen, or not linen, papyrus. And we will now export papyrus when over 0. Start raking in the cash. I think this might have it okay. I have yet to see bricks. So maybe we're making too few and they're just being sold right away. Okay, there are some there. Major amount of straw though, but we are selling straw directly. So money should not be any issue whatsoever. We should be perfectly fine with that. And you will need pottery, so you should be buying pottery. So 2 little entertainment. Time to get that going. Okay. Well, we have options for where we are going to put that. I could do it out here, in fact. Why don't we take a juggler school and put it right here. And immediately, right out the door, catches somebody. So, we got jugglers. That's good. This is still having issues with desirability. That is an easy fix. Do not need to worry worry about the Nile. Still does not appear. Okay, good. There it is. You look to be having the same issue. Why is it every time I go to put something down, the gods decide to interrupt me? That looks like we're going to need to do the same thing here. Beautification of a medium statue. Okay, and then that gets me enough there. Plaza. Builds in just a little bit more now. A little bit more. And we still have lots of people unemployed. So we'll get that out. And now we need to have... what? Right, I was going to have a store yard. I was going to have a store yard dedicated to only collecting marble and copper, so I could have some stuff built. Well, why not just put them up here? No reason not to. So this will accept only marble. This will accept only copper. And so 3,200 and then 112 blocks. But we don't need to put it down. So we can just import it over time. So actually, we could do a half and half. I don't know what I would use the other one for at the moment, though, so let's not even worry about that. Import marble. Import marble to maintain. Well, a lot of blocks. Let's just import for 32 blocks, how about? Seeing as how that is what we can take, we will also import copper. We will import copper to maintain 3,200. It does not have to be this high, actually, but maybe we'll just keep it that way. We will also require some worker camps. So I think it's time to just go ahead and put this in and just call it good. I was going to have a road maybe cross through here. Yeah, that's actually a bad idea, I think, because then we're going to have walkers on the other side, so let's not do that. Let's just have it here. Okay. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Have that on that side. And that still actually gets us right there that we could even build a road right up to the library. I don't know, people? Yeah, we'll just put it down here, whatever. Stop it. I do need to think about them again. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, road. And the reason we'll put it far away is just in case I decide I need to put some fishing boats here, which I may as well, because why not? Let's also go ahead and just put in a conservatory. It will not fit there, unfortunately. I could put one here. Yeah, let's actually just do this. Let's take half and half and just get rid of that one and we'll immediately put in a conservatory, and then we'll immediately put in a dance school. People have already moved in. This is going okay. So we need, what did I set this up for? Right, work camps. Need a couple work camps to begin coming over here and digging up the place. This is going to be a very long, circuitous route to get over here, so I probably want to set this up individually. We do not have a recruiter, so I do not have access to that just yet, so let's go ahead and put down that as well. Oh, okay, she's going around the backside. I don't know. I did kind of want this to be industrial, but I also think that that's an excessive amount, so let's not do that. And we'll just put an academy. How about up here? That's very weird. And it does cut off my access to any potential area back here that I want, but I really don't think we're going to be going that far in this playthrough, or in this mission. So we won't worry about it. We need supplies of weapons. Well, yes, we do. Okay. So they're getting to that. That's pretty good. Plaza employees needed. Sounds like it is now the next batch of putting down the bazaars. Okay, I think I can take these up. Said I can take these up. We'll put down a physician. You know, I could put down a physician right back in here. Physician. Fuck. Stop. Mortuary. And what else? Well, scribal school. We are getting papyrus here. We should probably tell it to get papyrus here before it takes it anywhere else. We should possibly also tell it to get luxury goods before we sell them all off. And we should probably tell them to also get linen, which we are importing currently. So we're not doing anything else there. But luxury goods, let's start holding off at 400. Papyrus, let's start holding off at 400. Copper, marble coming in. Okay. So we'll be able to get some work camps up. You guys don't have anyone yet? How is this possible? Clearly this loop is not working out so well. What do they need now? They need their blocks, right? Stonemasons Guild, of course. Construction Guild, Carpenter Guild. We will need Stonemasons Guild. Let's put in a couple. We may need now to buy more wood. Let's import to maintain 400. Fish and what? Papyrus. Okay. Okay, we got more bricks, more copper, more everything than we could possibly actually use at the moment. And yet the budget is broken. Okay, well, last year we did okay. I think we're still on course here. This needs to get food. It is looking like it's getting food. It needs beer because we've already evolved. How did we do that? Because it's accepting pottery. Oh, fuck. Well. Okay, fine. Stonemasons are working, but I do not see where the stone is. Okay, there, finally. Kind of surprised that we only had that many. I'd like to have had more. Are we selling pottery? Why are they putting it in there? Exporting when over 0. Don't do that. Export when over 800, please. This is now kind of a deal. We will also need to... Okay, we are getting it. Good. What are you at? Fuck. Forgot the courthouse. Well, this could be slightly more problematic now. This corridor is very unnecessary and very tight. I really didn't need to build my elite housing right there. Of all the places I could have chosen, it's probably not the best choice. I don't even know what the zoo actually takes. Do I need to have... I need game meat. Really? I need to be importing meat specifically for the zoo. Well, it's your lucky day. Meat import level 200. Still 1%. Employees needed. It's always funny how as soon as I look at something or say something or whatever, the game immediately reacts. Okay, but we are getting our train of people coming in, our stream of people, so this should work out here soon. We'll need that courthouse, though. Well, I do have the option of just knocking this out. I can always utilize this space in some other way. I think we'll do that. So there it will be. Okay, well, this is filling in. We're still maintaining food. That's always a good thing to see. Got a lot of goods coming in, but most important to me is we are making money hand over fist, and we have not had a festival for quite some time. Oh, that's because I'm hitting the wrong damn thing. Wow. It's a good thing I put down so many damn shrines. Let's put in a few more. Can't hurt. And is very helpful to me. What are we waiting for? Stonemasons are finally putting the foundation into place. Well, I mean, it's taken them a billion years to get there. We're not giving fish. If we can get surplus, I'll give fish, but right now, it's not a priority for me. Can we at least see something happen here? What are you doing? Okay, so it begins. Alright, well, we've still got quite a ways to go. We're not quite at halfway on population. Everything else is ticking up, so It's really just shoving it in and trying to find room for everybody. Population, though, it's actually good that we keep running out of people. That means that we're maintaining that balance. Our surplus of people is not overwhelming us, because that could be a problem. But for now, it seems to be under control. So I will end this one here, and I will see you next time.